Hello, we would like to talk to you a little bit about what's happening in the world with natural gas. Doug, what is the current situation? I know we've talked about natural gas in the past, and it is a commodity, right? I mean, we would put it in that commodity bucket, but we've been sort of we've been reducing exposure to commodities a little bit, but not so much natural gas.
Not in natural gas. So let's go back. We actually started noticing the commodities using our technical analysis had been going up in January, February, March, and we started moving in January, February, March in all commodity areas, but specifically natural gas, because we saw the worldwide demand for natural gas increasing. So we had a little lull here, and we'll show this on our graph shortly, with the natural gas, and now it's heading up to new highs again. We think this is going to continue for several reasons.
So when we look at the reasons, obviously Europe and their situation plays a big part in this, correct?
Correct. And with the war in Ukraine, and what Russia did is they actually took offline Nord Stream 1 pipeline, which supplies 40% of all the natural gas to Europe. They took it totally offline for, quote, maintenance reasons. There's some questions if that's really what was going on. And then they actually have brought it back online, but at a big reduced rate. And they've actually been threatening Europe to totally cut off Nord Stream 1 again. And so that's a big threat there in Europe.
Meanwhile, the price of energy, especially natural gas in Europe right now, is much higher than here.
Correct. We've seen a big jump in our price, but when you look in Europe and Asia, the prices are way higher. It's not just that area. For example, electric utility costs all through Europe, but I do know for Germany, year to date is up over 600%.
It's wild. Well, we've historically, or at least in the last decade or so, been a natural gas rich country because we have it domestically, so we don't have to import it from other places. And we, in fact, are the largest producer of natural gas in the world.
Correct.
And we export about half of that, approximately.
Right. And we're at full capacity for exporting. And of course, as we go into the winter season, our demand for natural gas will go up, and so will the demand in Europe and Asia. So what we're seeing is a real squeeze on natural gas. There's just not going to be enough of it with what Russia's doing.
Really worldwide.
Worldwide, right.
Not as much in the U.S., which is why we see our prices are almost artificially low compared with the rest of the world.
But our prices still should go up, and I think our investors need to be aware of that. And we should bring up the graph so you can kind of see how these prices have been, you can see they were going up, and then they took a lull, and then they took off again. And actually, year to date, natural gas prices are up over 46% for the year. And we've had clients invested through this area. We still like this area. Even though we've been trimming down in other commodities, we're not trimming down. And in fact, I'd probably buy more right now.
I was just going to ask, is this still a good entry point? Because, of course, you don't want to get in after something's already gone on a big run, but
I think with the fall period, right before the winter usage, it makes sense that you want to have some of your money in natural gas. And of course, if you have any questions and you'd like to know how to invest in natural gas, give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out on that.